What's up guys, Spencer with $dollars here. Welcome back. Sorry we've not done any videos for quite some time. I'm going to explain in this video what's been happening and why I've not made any videos. So guys, you might notice here I'm playing Minecraft. Now I don't really play Minecraft, but I built a castle a few months ago. I think it was when I realized I was going to lose my own house, which I'll explain to you maybe in this video what's happening. I built this castle, built for Max. That is Baby Dollar's real name. So what I'm going to do today, guys, I'm going to explain to you what's been happening, what's going on with my channel, and I'm going to show you around this castle if you're interested. Now, even if you're not a Minecraft fan, which I gotta say I'm really not, this is the first thing I've ever built. I don't actually play Minecraft itself, but let's take a look at my castle here. Here it is. This is the Dollar Castle. And this took me a little while to build, and because I built this on the PlayStation, guys, I didn't have any of the shortcuts that people on PC have, where you can delete lots of blocks at once or build lots of blocks at once. And I actually had to level off the top of a mountain over here. This is on Skyrim edition, and leveling off the top of that mountain alone took me about 6 hours, which was kind of insane. It was driving me nuts, but I was desperate to finish it. So guys, I'm going to show you around. Every single one of these blocks I placed individually, and it was a lot of hard work, but it was a lot of fun. And I did intend actually on extending this over onto this mountain here, building an even bigger one. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to do that now. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have to wait and see. But fingers crossed. All right, guys, so let's take a look around this castle now. So first things first, we've got 4 towers down here at the bottom. I've got 2 circular ones, 2 square ones. Building circles in Minecraft is a lot of fun, obviously, with them being squares. We'll start down in the courtyard of my castle. In fact, no, let's start at the front door. Back where we were. Back at the front door down here. Alright, so let's go in through the front door. Now, I'm a big fan of castles. I always wanted a game where you could build your own castle. I didn't really think of Minecraft. This is where you pour the boiling oil through onto people who are invading your siege castle. And of course, you've got windows at the side here. You can fire arrows at people on their way in. We do have a portcullis on the front, but there is another entrance with a bigger one, which I will show you. This leads into a little courtyard. We've got a garden here. Just planted a few plants in here. All of this ground is part of the mountain that was originally there, so I literally built it on the mountain that exists. I haven't finished building the wall inside there. I'll show you how you can get to where you pour the boiling oil on people. Let's go up these stairs here. You can actually get lost in this castle, guys. It takes about an hour and a half to walk around this entire castle. This is where you pour your boiling oil. I put these cauldrons in here. Now, guys, if you see things that are in places where they're not supposed to be, I'm not a Minecraft player. I just put them where they would look good, and that's how it's ended up. All right, so I actually used anvils here to make this wall, but I think that looks pretty good. And if we go down here, I've actually got a banquet hall in here. Now, guys, I did make this correct. I did not want to make massive spans of stone which wouldn't stand up, which is why you get all of these pillars here. I'm quite OCD when it comes to would this stand up or not, so I've made it how a castle would have to be not to collapse. Alright, so this is my banquet hall where people sit and have their dinner after we've vanquished the Nibble Pibblies, or whatever the enemies are. Let's have a look here. And I have my own throne at this end. Of course, I've got to have a better seat than everybody else. There are their seats. And we've got a fireplace. This is a real fireplace. I did actually light the coal in there once, and it set all of my seats on fire. And I thought I was going to burn the castle down. It does have a chimney. I'll show you the chimney and where it leads to. All right, so that is the banquet hall. Now, there are a lot of rooms I'm not going to get a chance to show you. I will show you my bedroom, which is up here. Oh, you can actually go out here. This is my bedroom. Now no, this is actually Fletcher's bedroom. This isn't mine. I actually built new beds because I didn't like the tiny little Minecraft beds. Not fit for a king, so built some bigger ones. Alright, get very lost in here. I've got a sign here, Fletcher's room. Alright, so if we go up here, and all of the roofs, by the way, and floors in a castle, this is how they would be. They wouldn't build them out of stone because they would simply collapse, and it's a lot of work. They build them all out of wood internally, which is why they're all like this. And I think you can go this way. Out onto another wooden floor here. And let's just... Oh, there's a secret doorway to my bedroom right here. This takes us to my bedroom. And there is actually a ladder up onto the roof in the corner, which is... Where is the ladder? There it is. This takes us to, that takes us up onto the roof. All the roofs, I've made them nice and patterned. This spiral staircase takes us down either onto the wall there, or we can go further down the spiral staircase. We can go out to the banquet room, or you can go down to the cellar. Let's go down to the cellar, see what's down there. We do have several cellars in this. This actually leads outside, by the way. Don't know if we would have a door there. Now here we go. This is our way to the dungeon where we keep the bad guys. Now remember this little trapdoor here. This actually leads into one of the other towers, so we can throw people in jail from any tower that we want. This is the dungeon. Keep bad guys in there. Sure, there would be a lot of bad guys back in the olden days in our siege castle. And so there is quick access to this dungeon from the other tower. So let's actually go and check out some of the other towers. This was the first part of the castle I built, by the way. This spiral staircase. I was just interested in building one. Let's fly up here and we can go into Max's room, which is in this one here. That, by the way, is the chimney. It leads all the way to the top from down in the banquet hall. Here we go. This is Max's room. He's got his own stylish bed. Pretty nice. Plot pots for plants if you want to have a plant pot, I suppose. And there is one of our circular towers. So let's actually have a look inside our circular towers. So they do have many floors inside with plenty of wood partitions. All of the stairs mostly are made of wood, but I do have some spiral staircases. Takes us up to another floor and more wooden stairs, and up we go. And finally we can get to the top floor up here where we can fire arrows on the bad guys from here and protect our castle. Now these cone roofs, this was the first one I ever built, so it wasn't actually that easy to build. This one isn't perfect. You might spot some imperfections. On the outside it's perfect, inside not so much, but I did get better as I progressed to other parts of the castle. Where are we going next? Alright, should we go to the bigger one? There is actually a bigger circular tower, which is this one here. Let's start down at the bottom. Down we go. Alright, so this one again, we've got partially wooden floor here to span the large spans. Same again here with a central column to support it. Wanted to make it correct, and there is actually a spiral staircase resting on the top of this stone column, which leads all the way to the bottom. We've got another cellar here. Now this is because it's cut out of the mountain. We had to have different levels of the towers. This is, I kind of like this room. This is one of my favorites. Wooden floor. You need to build arches if you want something to stand up in stone. There is a little arch there to help support this wooden floor. Nice patterned floor, and we can go to another cellar which is in here. There is a big stone floor there. Not sure that would be correct. Might fall down, but it's good enough for me, guys. Here we go, another cellar. Now this one's pretty sneaky. So this is a storage cellar in our siege tower. Store all our food, dynamite, everything that we might need to last if somebody was besieging our castle. But we do have something secret. I would stack things in front of this door if we wanted. Keep it hidden, and this is the secret exit to the castle. These actually can be closed. Nobody would know there is a secret exit here. Well, people who play Minecraft probably would. And we can escape this way. Now guys, I did want to transfer this onto PC and make a game mode with this castle, but unfortunately there doesn't seem to be a way of actually doing that. But if somebody knows someone at Mojang who can transfer this from PS4 to PC, that would be great. I have a great idea for a game mode. So if our castle was under siege, we do have this exit tunnel here, which allows us to sneak out, me being the king, without them chopping my head off. The nibble pibblies when they come and attack. And this actually leads out across the other side of the river behind this tree here, and we've escaped. Nobody knows where we are, and we can run off into the wilderness, and they will have taken over our castle. Little monsters. Alright, so this is actually a square tower here. I like to mix it up a bit, have a few square ones, a few round ones. Obviously we've got a nice walkway on the outside here, so we can fire arrows whenever we are being invaded by the bad guys. And we've got another square tower here. I do like this one. It's got a nice little feature on it. Oh, I did say, by the way, that the chimney worked. As we fly over, you can see this chimney actually does lead down to the fireplace down there. You can drop down there and come out in the banquet hall. All right, let's go down onto my bridge, which leads into this big square tower. Let's take a look at the bridge. Bridge is just a half circle, an arch, allows us to get across. And the castle gets bigger and bigger. I wish I could show you all the rooms, guys. It would take literally forever. We've got a portcullis on this one, partially wooden floor here, and there is actually a cellar to this one as well. This is now cut out of the mountain. These stones were all here. I just replaced the bits that needed to be replaced. This is how you would have to actually build this castle if you were building it on this exact mountainside. Carve it out of the rock and then put some stone in where you need it. Alright, let's go up this big staircase here. This is nice up the top of here. I really do like this bit. Alright, another level here. There's my special feature window. Don't know why I built this, I just kind of liked it. Got trapdoors here to drop onto people if they do try and get in. And up here, a lot of construction up here, guys. A lot of wood. Here it is. Look at this room. I love this room. So we've got our walkway here so that we can fire arrows again. Now, guys, because I'm fussy and I actually created drainage points in the corner for most of these. You can just see it leads outside there. So if water did get in here, you could flush it away. I know, OCD, I know, but that's just the way it is. So these are a lot easier to build, these pyramid shaped. You can make them very easily compared to those cones. The cones were much, much harder to build. All supported, obviously, by wooden beams, as they would have been. Now, let's go into the really big part of the castle. Now, this part of the castle is not finished. I need to do the interior if we get chance. Here's the portcullis, which I do. Apparently, with redstone, I can actually make that portcullis move. I am going to learn how to do that. Here we go. This proves that this is the dollar castle look. We have the big dollar symbol on the floor. I think that's a great coat of arms for the dollar palace. And you can look up at the ceiling. We've got a nice chandelier. So this is kind of like the Great Hall. Not sure what we would do in here, but it's made of several different semicircles, all put inside one big circle. First time I'd made anything in Minecraft, so I did have to go online and see how to make circles. And what I've had to do, guys, because this castle is so big, I've had to color code each tower. You can see this is blue tower, green, purple at that side, and red here, so that when you're inside these outer towers, you don't get lost and you know where stuff is. This is blue tower because there's water at the bottom. There's actually a secret exit here, so this is like a freshwater spring. And I've pretended we've built this on a volcano, so there is actually lava underneath one of them. You can actually go all the way around the castle on the outside via... Here we go, this is the freshwater spring where we collect our water from. You can go all the way around the castle via the outside wall. But let's show you the base of all of these because we're not quite done yet with the dollar sign. Where is the other one? Is it in green? It's in green. So again, we've got more dollar symbols in here. Here it is. Are you ready for it? Way, look at that. So we've got a big dollar sign here. Again, this is legitimately fastened on so that this would stand up. You could actually build this out of stone and it wouldn't collapse. I think that looks pretty decent. And again, another archway there. There is actually a walkway there. You can walk across that as you're walking around the outside of the castle. What is in the bottom of the other towers? Let's go over here. And we'll fly up to the top. I can't show you all of the rooms. Okay, so this actually leads down to a cellar which I haven't finished building yet. You can see that it was originally snowing. I only just figured out how to turn the snow off. I had to go around my entire castle deleting all of the snow, which was kind of annoying, I gotta say. Alright, so we'll go back through this portcullis. There's a doorway here which leads... This is kind of like what the inside of the wall looks like all the way around, and we've got our banners to show us what each tower is like. There's actually a secret floor which runs the entire width of the castle, which if we had a game mode, I was going to give access to that via the drains, which lead top to bottom. I'll show you those in a minute. That takes us through to the back of here. Alright, let's go and see what is at the top of the castle. Alright guys, so we're flying up to the top now. I'm not going to use all the various spiral staircases which are in this castle. This is the top of the big portion. There is another dollar sign there. Look, we've got a slidey door to stop water getting into the top of here. Otherwise it'd become the world's largest water tower if this was a real castle. And like I said, because I'm OCD, I actually put drainage points in here. There they are. And they actually lead all the way to the outside. I can show you that right now. Obviously, I'm just too OCD. Here it is. So that drainage point is there, and it leads all the way to the outside of the castle so that it doesn't actually fill up with water. I think that's pretty cool. So guys, like I was saying, so as you know, the reason I've not been making videos, I got a few copyright strikes, and I've had a few difficulties as well, some family difficulties, stuff like that. And what has actually happened is obviously with not making my videos in the meantime, it has meant that I'm about to lose my house that I've lived in for 11 years, which is pretty depressing. So I will be technically homeless, like real homeless, not this kind of homeless, mate's sofa homeless. I will be proper homeless because I've got 2 big dogs, and obviously I can't stay at somebody's house with 2 big dogs. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do at this stage. Hopefully I will still be able to keep making videos. I think that's probably why I made this castle. As you know, due to a few family problems that I have, I've literally lost my entire family, most of them in any case, and so that's been kind of an ongoing struggle for the past 2 years for me, and it's affected things that I've been able to do. So let's find one of these drains that goes all the way top to bottom. So I actually have drains that go right the way down, look, top of the castle all the way to the bottom. These will be trapdoors. Alright, so this is what the inside of the top of the largest towers look like. Now these ones, I did actually get them a little bit more perfect, these cones. Is that one correct? I think this is one of the perfect ones. Every single one of those is correct. It does take a little bit of work. Those are made with wooden steps, but I don't think there's any errors in this one at all. This one is pretty good. I like this one. And then the stairways that go all the way down to the very... Oh, there's still snow in here. I still need to clear this snow from when I was building it. And we've got a spiral staircase which leads all the way... I love spiral staircases. I've always been obsessed with spiral staircases. I've always wanted one in my house. I'd love to get one. And it goes all the way down to more and more rooms. So guys, there is so many rooms to this castle that I'm not going to be able to show you them all. I really wish I could. I haven't finished it yet. If I do find a place to stay and I can keep making videos, I will probably finish this and put an even bigger castle on the side of the hill, this hill over here, perhaps with a fantastic bridge that goes across to the other side of there. I think that would look absolutely amazing. I have really enjoyed building this castle, guys. It's been quite therapeutic, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for all of your support on the YouTube channel so far. Special shout outs to a lot of people who've been helping me personally, people like Zane, Amira G, who know a little bit about what I've been actually going through recently and why I'm in the predicament that I'm in. Hopefully I can get back to, I can find a place to stay, or maybe even find a way to save my house, but I do only have a week, and I can get back to making YouTube videos on all the games that we love, and maybe every now and again a Minecraft video. That would be great. So yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully there will be more videos to come. Thank you for all the support over the past 3 or 4 years. It's been, you guys are kind of my family now. Like I said, it's due to some drama. I don't have much of my own family left, so yeah, it's kind of you guys. So I will be back hopefully a little bit later. I do have a couple of videos I do have to make over the next 7 days before anything happens. So until the next time, you guys take care. Send everyone.